my channel. My name's Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a colourful look using the OPV Beauty Rainbow Splash palette. Now I have done a look with this palette before, but like the shades in this palette are beautiful and I haven't even done like half of them. So this is what it looks like. And I really want to go in and use like the shade Intense, Storm and Spectrum, and then see what else I can kind of use. But yeah, this palette is absolutely gorgeous and it definitely deserves some more love. I have a fair few palettes that, you know, really I need to have a play with a little bit more. So we'll just get straight into the video and get on with doing a colourful look. Now it's a bit of a miracle today. I actually cleaned my cream shadow brush that I use to cut crease and put my eyeshadow primer on with. Usually I just kind of wing it and don't actually clean it. It's been a little while since I've actually sat down to do my makeup. I mean, this morning before Shell and I went out to the shops for a bit, I quickly didn't do my foundation or anything. I just quickly popped on a bit of blush, a bit of mascara and a bit of lip gloss, that kind of thing, and got out the door. So I've still got a little bit of leftover mascara on there, but apart from that, I've cleaned the rest of my face. We're starting with a fresh base. And now all I'm gonna do is just kind of blend it in a little bit with the JH08 brush. So I don't set my base, but I do pat it down a little bit, just so that there aren't as many creases when I go to actually do the eyeshadow. And I don't have any fake tan left. It's pretty much all faded, so I'm back to being nice and pale, which is okay, but I enjoy being tanned now that I've kind of started. It's kind of like an addiction a little bit, but yeah. So this palette, as I said before, is really gorgeous and I want to play with some more shades in here. So I think the first shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Spectrum. And lucky I've got a mirror in front of me here, but I've also got a mirror in the palette. That's this gorgeous shade here. Now I got this palette from Beauty Bay a little while ago. And before I got this palette, I hadn't tried anything from OPV before. So I'm just kind of leaving a bit of space in here. Now I'm going to go in with this shade Storm, just on the same brush. Now just with the blending kind of side of this ABH brush, I'm just going to blend it. Now these shades are matte, and I think because this isn't 100% clean, I'm kind of mixing in a little bit of shimmer with it, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade Dream just because it's a little bit lighter, just for right up the top there. Okay. Now I'm just going to take the shade Intense on the fluffy part, just for in the middle here. And just pack it on. There's so many colour combinations you could do, and the ants in this are really, really big. So kind of reminds me of the Violet Voss palette that I saw on Beauty Bay, and then I kind of thought, nah, I'll hold out. And then I came across this and it was on sale, so kind of figured I'd try this brand instead. Now, I'm just going to use this brush quickly just to go into that shade Eclipse and just put a bit more of a brighter pink just on the edges there. Now this is more of like a fun, creative look. I don't really know what you'd wear this with or anything. Just thought I'd see where this look takes me. Now for my primer, I'm going to go with the Embryolisse moisturizing cream that you use as like a primer. So last time I used it was the first time I used it, and it's really, really nice. You only need a little amount, but the bottle is huge. I feel like it's going to last me ages. And then while I'm kind of waiting for that to kind of set in a little bit, I'm just going to, should open my brow product first because it makes your hands so greasy. Okay, so I'm going to go with the ABH brow pomade, and I'm just using my small angle Sigma brush, which is the E65. Now I usually follow my natural brows and then take it up a little bit more at the top. And I've kind of taken a bit off the ends of my brows, so they don't need to be as long now. I feel like it makes it look a little bit nicer, a little bit sharper, and makes my face look slightly better shape. It's kind of like a non-surgical facelift, but I haven't gone to the extent of taking them off totally to put them right up there. Just enough there. I'm really keen to put like a bit of a pigment in the middle here. I'll just show you while I've got you here. This is my collection of all my loose pigments. So I have a lot, and I'll be going through this later and picking out a nice K Rose B one, I think. I have a lot of different pigments. This one's the one I was looking for. Don't worry, I'll get that out for later. Now I'm going to go with my foundation. I'm going to go with the F6 Fast Base Foundation Stick by Makeup Revolution. When I'm tanned, I'm like the F8 in the stick. But when I'm not tan, but still don't want it to be super pale. I'm F6, and then I also have like an F4, I think it is, for when I actually want to be the exact same colour that I actually am. That's not very common that I want to be that shade. My skin is finally kind of clearing up now. I want to keep it that way though, so I really need to get into a nice regular skincare routine. I did pick up a couple of products from Priceline today that I'm really keen to try. Because if you watched another video, I did get sent products by Good Molecules, which I love, but I really want to expand my skincare collection and definitely find what works for me, but then still have other products to use in rotation. For like when my skin's particularly bad or it just feels like a change. Because if you use the same products all the time, I feel like your skin can kind of get used to them and then they don't work, or they decide to have like a random breakout. So yeah. That's my foundation. It still looks kind of dewy under there, but it's a nice stick. I've just missed that side of my nose. Now I'm just going to go in with my concealer. So I'm just going to use the Jouer High Coverage Concealer. This is like one of Erin Rose's favourite concealers, and I've been obsessed since I got it. Seriously, whenever I try something she recommends, you know I'm gonna love it. So yeah. Now, because I blended my base out with this, I might just use this brush to blend out the concealer as well. Feeling like I've got fluff under my nose. I hate that when you're doing your makeup. Now what I'm going to do is just go over it a little bit. Just the smallest amount, just with my brush, just so it's not so ghost-like. Because I want that coverage, and you want a little bit of a highlight, but not too much. Especially when I spread it around a little bit and it's in the areas I don't want it to be. Now, I'm going to go in with my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in the shade Natural, which I'm slowly running out of. There we go. For bronzer, I'm just going to go in with my Boohoo bronzer. It's a little bit cooler toned than I would like, but we're just going to go in with it anyway. See what it looks like. I'm just going to use my big bronzer brush, the JH02. Gently tap it in there. let me know your holy grail bronzer. Sometimes I like the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I like the Hoola Bronzer. But I don't mind using this bronzer as a quick, cheap one. But let me know if you've got any recommendations. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to go in with my brow gel by NYX just to tame my brows a little bit, stick up the middle bits there. I did use it this morning to just flail all my brow hairs up, kind of like the soap brows method. Shell said it looked a bit weird because she wasn't used to seeing my brows look like that, but it was an alright look. It worked. Now I've done it with the middle parts there instead. Maybe I'll just run it all through. There we go. Now, I've pretty much done a lot of the stuff. I need to do my eyes. So I might just have to dab just a little bit of whatever's left on here. If there is anything left. Okay, so this is the K Rose Bead Loose Pigment in the shade Utopia. It's absolutely beautiful. And it goes really well. It's just like a greeny gold shade. These go really nicely over the top of your just normal eyeshadow, but also on the liquid eyeshadow too. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Looks really pretty. Now, I need to do an inner corner shade, but I might choose whichever highlighter I'm using and do that. So I think the highlighter I'm going to go with is one that I really, really love, and you probably knew I was going to pick this one, but it's the Cookie Highlighter by Benefit. I'm going to go in with my JH07 brush. Now I'm just glowing everywhere. And yeah, I didn't forget about blush. I'm going to go with my Milani Luminoso blush. I just thought I'll do my highlighter first and then blend the blush into the highlighter. Or just underneath. I've seen some people say that this works better for them, so I just thought I would try that. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to go in with my NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Natural. Because my eyes are so like bright and bold, I just think I need just a nude lip. Comment below if you know which lip combo I'm going to go with and see if you're right. Let me know. Don't cheat, do it now before I actually do it, and let me know if you're alright. Now for lips, we're going to go on with these, the HNB Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick and Obsessed and Lip Gloss in Ride or Die. Let me know if you were right. I'm seriously obsessed with these. I do another look with my HNB Cosmetics palette actually, so let me know if you want to see that. Now I'm going to go in with the Ride or Die gloss. Now I'm just going to go in and do my under eyes. Blend it out a little bit more on top. And then we're just going to go in with the Eclipse shade. Cookie highlighter. This is one highlighter I will definitely be repurchasing. Alright. Now we are going to put on some lashes today and then I'll be back. Alright, so I just added lashes that I got from Wish, as usual, because we know that's the only place I get them from. But I'm really, really liking this finished look. It's nice and glowy. It's two colours that I wouldn't usually pair together necessarily. I've done like a red and green look for like Christmas and things, and usually my pink looks get paired with orange, but I'm really, really liking how this turned out. If you like the look, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see me do another look with the OPV palette, tell me in the comments. Let me know what shades you'd like me to pair together. And also I'm thinking I might do another look with the HNB Cosmetics palette, because I have that many palettes and I seem to only do 1 or 2 videos with them, so I'd really like to get into doing more looks, practicing my makeup by using the same kind of palette. Because you know, your girl's on a budget, so if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and let me know if you enjoyed it. Thanks petals, see you next time, bye!